But yeah, here, designer.
For the Sunday.
Designer, yeah.
For the Sunday in the
Sunday
mall.
glasses.
For the mall.
Sunday at the mall. That's great. I like it. Previously on Kung Fu Maintenance, I showed you taking everything up on the roof that's needed to change out a compressor. That's the recovery tank, recovery machine, vacuum pump, nitrogen tank, torches, gauges, refrigerant, filter dryer. I probably missed some things in there. Definitely one thing I want to go over in a future video is that you always need to change, if you're changing refrigerants to MO99, you always need to change out all the critical seals. And I'll explain what that is in an upcoming video. It's not too bad, but you know, it's one of those steps that's sometimes missed, and it's something that can cause a refrigerant leak. So I won't be covering that one in this video. In this video, I'll be showing the install of the new compressor as well as brazing in the new compressor. Always want to float nitrogen. That's today on Kung Fu Maintenance. So when you're soldering, you know, when you solder anything, the oxygen and everything gives off soot, you know, when you're burning. And so by floating nitrogen through the system, it prevents the oxidizing from happening inside the plumbing. So it prevents soot buildup inside and from contaminating your system. So that's why you always want to float nitrogen through when you're brazing, even when you're unbrazing. Okay, that went great. No perfect, but what is. And go ahead and I'm going to put some water on the deal to make it safer working in there. There's our old compressor. It's going to cool that off. So I can take it out and make that a little easier in theory. Alright, ready for the new one. So the turbo torch is a little new for me. I'm used to using the oxygen and acetylene, which I think gets a tiny bit hotter. But it is what it is. So now I've got to work out the old compressor. Clear my area here. Thing that I don't want to get broken. It's blazing hot. Of course it is. Big ball of copper steel can definitely absorb a lot of heat. Yeah, but it will make a good chair when I solder in the new one. Okay. There we go. Out with the old one. Scoot it back a little bit. It's on the hot seat. Okay, now moving in the new one. There we go. Cool, and it is a hot seat, I tell you. That works? Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm going to remove the rubber here. You're going to hear it kind of pop. There we go. push in our new deal. There we go. And same thing on the low side, or the high side. The other side is the low side. You can hear it pop here. It goes. Yeah, or not. Here we go. So now there's our new one in. Gonna need to squeeze this side down a little bit and position things where we want it. So on this low side, I'm gonna take this deal here. We're gonna make it into a little cup, just like what was on the old one. There we go. So here what I'm doing is lightly squeezing to make a small cup on the side. Now that'll pinch in the solder. That'll be great. Okay. That way it'll fit in there better. So and I'm going to refloat my nitrogen back through. So far so good. Skip my hot seat back a little bit. Give me a little more room. Back for the torch. Okay. Get my nitrogen down where I like it. It's good. Now we're ready. Tapped in. Okay. I'm going to get some silver solder ready. I'm running out of silver solder. Stuff is kind of spendy. I'm going to get a few pieces ready. Should have enough to do this job, no problem. After this, we'll be taking out the filter dryer. Using a 15 silver alloy cell. Looks good for this. Alright. We'll hook up our wiring and all that after. Before I do that, I'm going to turn this back off. I'm going to bolt my compressor down. I've got it pretty much positioned. We want to make sure that we can actually put it where we want it. Otherwise, we're going to have a hard time. Okay, that one looks like it's lined up. That's the tricky part. Probably should have did that first. That one's in. There's that one. Just here, that way. There's that one. That's good. Looks like we lined up pretty good. There's that one. Okay, good. So these are the through bolts. The metal sleeve passes through and the bolt passes through the center. That goes through the center of the rubber grommet feet of the compressor. So that when it tightens down, the grommet, the rubber portion gets tightened down and the bolt holds in the center. So get these started. It can absorb quite a bit of vibration that way and not be so noisy. Not in the clear yet. Okay, so here goes floating some nitrogen. Just little. All right. Got my silver solder ready. Couple pieces that I have left. I'm running out. Time to order some more, but it should be good for what we got to do.
A little more piece.
Yeah, a little piece there, a little piece there.
Ensemble por piece.
Piecemeal. Yeah.
Pum, pum, pum.
Right.
Yeah, my son is igual.
The same, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
one installation compressor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no more shoulders. Yeah, little piece. One piece large. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Piece. Oh, good.
What you gotta do? I guess I'll do the big one first. That's the
Big one first?
Yeah.
And here is this for the hot the pipe on the
I kind of do a little bit of both. I mean,
a little both.
yeah, a little of both. Yeah, but I think it's mostly best concentrated mostly on the pipe, but a little bit on the end of the deal. So it's really about it reaching enough temperature for the solder to melt. And usually you'll see like the old solder that's left on it start to turn silver in color.
You need a clean, right?
Yeah. Well, with this you don't really have to clean it with the silver solder. It's not like plumbing solder where you got to sand it and sand it and sand it.
Oh.
With the silver solder it's much more forgiving because it gets a lot hotter. The temperature is much hotter.
No.
Yeah. Probably make the ugliest solder joint so no one ever has to feel bad. You can see it starting to turn silver in color. And if you touch the stick to it too soon, it'll stick to it.
Yeah.
It'll kind of get stuck, so you really got to get it hot enough first. That it holds and does the job.
I know.
More important.
hold it, it's all in fast, all in right there.
Yeah, usually it's like capillary action and it draws it in.
It's all in the is inside, right?
Yeah.
For that, it's on inside.
Burned my wrist a little bit. Okay. I got a little jumpy. This will be a little easier.
Yeah.
It's only in theory. Doesn't mean it'll look better. Might still be really ugly. But the important part is it holds, not how it looks. Kind of what I'm looking for there to be no lines. In the deal. I believe we're there. Okay. I guess I could have left it lit because I got to do the filter dryer, but
For the filter.
yeah. Oh, I can see a little bit more on the other side. Okay. I want to make sure that my wires aren't touching, because they won't like that hot temperature. Okay. A lot of times it's better to cut out the filter dryer. My only problem is I don't have enough extra plumbing to do that. So I'm going to unsolder the old one. Do it that way. Little flame. I could see an opening around the back here. can't see is around the other side of this one, which you guys probably can see. I use my phone, see if I can see it better. Probably can't. An inspection mirror really comes in handy, but I don't think I have one with me. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's no easy to tell. Interpreter led him to a very dark room where a man sat in an iron cage. The man to look upon was very sad. He sat with his eyes looking down to the ground. His hands were folded together. He sighed as if he would break his heart. What does this mean, Mr. Interpreter? Why don't you talk to the man? What are you? I am what I was not once. What were you once? I was once a fan flourishing professor, both in my own eyes and the eyes of others. I once thought I was there for the celestial city and had even joy at the thoughts that I should get there. But what are you now? I am now a man of despair and am shut up in it as in this iron cage. How can I get out? No, I cannot. But how did you come into this condition? I left off to watch and be sober. I laid the reins upon the neck of my lust. I sinned against the light of the world, goodness of God. I have grieved the Spirit and He is gone. I tempted the devil and He is come to me. I provoked God to anger and He has left me. I so hardened my heart that I cannot repent. Is there no hope for a man such as you, but that you keep yourself in this iron cage? No, none at all. Why, the Son of the Blessed is very pitiful. I have crucified Him to myself afresh. I have despised His person. I have despised His righteousness, and I have counted His blood an unholy thing. I have done despite to the Spirit of grace. Therefore I have shut myself out of all promises. There now remains to me nothing but threatenings, dreadful threatenings, fearful threatenings of certain judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour me as an adversary. For what did you bring yourself into this condition? For the lusts, pleasures, and profits of this world, and the enjoyments of which I did promise myself. Much dear alive, but now every one of these things bites me and gnaws me like a burning one. But can't you repent and turn to the Lord of heaven and earth? God has denied me repentance. His word gives me no encouragement to believe. Yea, Himself has shut me up in this iron cage. Nor can all the men in the world let me out. Oh, eternal shall I grapple with the misery that I must meet within eternity? Oh, in the interpreter said I'm a Christian. Let this man's misery be a caution to you. Truly, this is a fearful thing. Oh, my Father in heaven, please help me to watch me sober and to pray that I never come into such a dreadful condition. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Oh, yeah. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Jesus said, lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age.